Very excited. Very excited. Very excited. Okay. Seizures? Yes. It's happening. Oh man. Oh man. It's happening. Okay. Okay. I'm chill. I'm chill. I'm totally chill about this. Hi, Jessica here. Welcome to Storm Akima Reactions. If you're here because you normally watch Storm Akima Reactions, you may be going, "Where's Storm?" She's reacting to stuff. And also in Florida, I think. But she's still doing her thing. I just happened to be taking the week off so that I could play this video game. And I'm super excited about it. So, yeah. I'm a huge Dragon Age fan. If you're here for Dragon Age, I am the Dragon Age fan. There's plenty of us. I've played all the Dragon Age games. I have played Inquisition probably the most. I'm a big fan of Inquisition. And I've been waiting 10 years for this game to come out. 9 years if you're including Trespasser. But yeah. Let's see. What else? Oh, yes. Real quick. Let me show you. If you haven't played Dragon Age, that's totally cool. Apparently this game is supposed to be like, very welcoming to new players. That shouldn't be a problem, and I'll probably talk too much about stuff along the way. But then also, if you have played Dragon Age, I have... these are my PCs from the various different Dragon Age games. On the right, I have Cat Tabris, my warden. She is a city elf rogue. In the middle, I've got another rogue, Millicent Hawk. Don't call her Millicent. She makes even her mother call her Hawk. And then on the left, I've got my Inky. I've got Inquisitor Breadal Lavelin, aka Brea Lavelin. And that's kind of one of the people I'm going to be making today in this game, in addition to my Rook. I have watched the launch trailer, the initial trailer for it, and that initial 45-minute gameplay thing that they put out. So I'm very excited. Other than that, I haven't watched a lot because I kind of wanted to go into this fresh. I didn't want to get spoiled. That said, I've been very into the lore and the theories that have been surrounding this game. For instance, I recognize the symbol on the back of the screen right now as the tambourine, as we've been calling it for the past 10 years. Let me quick pull my guys off the screen here. So if you know, you know. If you don't, it's cool. But just know that a lot of the stuff I might know because I've been in the zone of this game on and off for 10 years. I love playing Dragon Age. I love the story. I'm obsessed with the lore. And this is 10 years in the making. So, yay! Oh my god, I can't believe it's actually happening. I'm okay. I'm okay. We're gonna do this. Alright. Let's play Dragon Age the Veilguard. Oh, gotta do the user agreement. I accept. You could have taken my soul for this game. Text language English, voiceover language English. Advanced subtitle settings. Next name's Purple. We'll keep it purple. Alright, general. We don't need our color vision deficiency on. I don't need any of that. We might play with the settings a little bit later after we get into it. Turn the music down just a tad right now. I do have new headphones coming in. The ones I currently have are acting up, so everything's a little bit like, but we'll keep everything else at 100 for the moment. Accept settings for now. Okay, so when you play Inquisition, this is the moment where you see Mountain explode. Which, by the way, this music is it's very good. We'll see with time, I guess, if it like sticks with me as much as Inquisition's music, because this music is actually done by Hans Zimmer, who's super famous for all of his music that he does for movies. So getting him for a video game is pretty clutch. But it's not the same person who did the music for Inquisition, the music for Inquisition is absolutely gorgeous, and it really it resonates with me. It has resonated with me for the last 10 years. So let's do this.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name.
I knew him
The
as Solus.
Wolf, ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe.
Oh my gosh.
In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods...
Yep, there's all our heads. We've got Nibhead, Moonhead, Sunhead.
A veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade.
There's the tambourine!
But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Oh shit, here we are! Okay. Let me see if this is the problem. Because, man, am I having trouble with the sound here. How's this? I guess we'll find out. All right. Now we get to make our rook. All right. So I have made elves 2 out of 3 times, and I would have made an elf in DA2 as well if I could have, but your hawk has to be human. So I am going to go elf, but real quick, let's go through what we have here. Lineage of elf. Descendants of an ancient fallen empire pushed to the margins in the past, some elves are building a brighter future by exploring their civilization's lost wonders. So if you're unfamiliar with the game, elves thousands and thousands of years ago used to be the big guys on campus. You know, they were the ones that controlled everything. There's even talk that maybe humans didn't exist at a certain point. Just the elves existed. They had huge magical cities, access to magic, were immortal, and at some point they lost it. We now know that was due to Solus creating the veil, which essentially separated the world of the dreaming, which is the Fade, with the real world. And in doing so, they lost their immortality, they lost a lot of access to that magic, and eventually became second-class citizens in a lot of ways. They were enslaved by a country named Tevinter, which is going to be one of the major areas we visit here. And in the past, there's been like two types of elves. There's been the Dalish elves and the city elves. The Dalish are nomadic wanderers, and the city elves live in essentially ghettos. They're called alienages in the story. So I have played a city elf in Dragon Age Origins, and I have played a Dalish elf in Inquisition. So I'm big on the elves here, or in general, but Qunari. Feared and envied for their size and strength, some Qunari follow a strict philosophy from their homeland, while others joined different cultures generations ago. Qunari are a race of horned, mostly, people that come from Parvalin. There are theories that the Qunari actually were created, that they might have been like elves at some point and were created maybe using dragon blood or some kind of dragon genetics. We don't know for sure yet, so we might find out here. But the Qunari are more than just a lineage here. They're also specifically a culture. They technically don't call someone with gray skin and horns that's really big isn't a Qunari if they don't follow the Qun. They are just Talvasosh. Oh my god, I cannot say that word. Talvasoth. Or they are just Vashoth, meaning gray ones. So that's like more the lineage. If you follow the Qun is kind of, it's similar in some ways to like theories of communism. Not like entirely that. It is very much like their very unique culture. More than likely, any kind of Qunari you play in the game is going to be Talvashoth. You can play Qunari in Inquisition, in which case you are definitely Vashoth or Talvashoth. And that's pretty much it. You cannot play Qunari in any of the other games. So this is now the second game where you can play Qunari. Human. An ambitious and prosperous people, humanity's various kingdoms are the ascendant powers of this age. Humans are the ones that populate most of the world, specifically the above world. We're going to go dwarves in a second, but they live above ground. They have multiple countries, which are very similar to countries that we have in Europe here. Ferelden is very much an English type of nation. Orlais is very much a French type of nation. We're going to be spending time in Tevinter, which is kind of unique, and it's more like ancient Rome, which is different than Antiva, which is kind of like Italy. Later Italy, I guess you would say. So there's tons of humans, tons of different countries and cultures. They're probably the widest variety, the humans. So, and then dwarf. Clever and tough in equal measure, dwarves cannot dream or wield magic, but possess a mysterious and ancient bond with the earth. While dwarves cannot use magic, their combat skills are feared across Thedas. So they're specifically letting you know you cannot play a mage if you want to play a dwarf. Dwarves cannot dream. Magic comes from the Fade, which is the world of dreams. So dwarves cannot be mages. You can be still a warrior or a rogue with a dwarf. Dwarves normally live underground. Orzammar is the big dwarf city that we see in Origins. There's also another dwarf city called Kalsharok, which we have yet to see. It's only been rumors that Kalsharok even exists, and then we got some confirmation of that in Inquisition. So dwarves are great. They have a lot of like really fun lore surrounding them, how they speak to the stone. We learned about Titans in Inquisition, and we learned that dwarves might have been at some point some kind of hive mind. There are still dwarves that are still part of that hive mind, and they kind of, I guess, serve these Titans that are, like, when I say massive, I mean massive. I mean the earth themselves. And they also mine lyrium, which is super important because lyrium is how most mages use magic. It's kind of a magical substance you can take in a little bottle. This is my elf-proof potion that I made out of green dye. And we're thinking maybe all magic is blood magic because we think lyrium is the blood of Titans. Anyways, my point is that dwarves are super cool. I never play them because I love playing elves, but like I'm very excited to learn more about the lore surrounding them. So, yeah. So let's go to our elf. You can cycle appearance, so you can get like a couple different versions of your elf before you even. That's fun. Okay, so let's choose elf. All right, so we're going to customize our appearance here. Pronouns are she, her. Gender is woman, which is pretty great. You can add they, them now. You used to have to be able to do that. You know, it was all mental. You're putting that on their character. So that's really cool that you can do that now. I guess let's start with her and customize. Character customization. Okay. This might not all stay in. We might zoom through this depending on how long it takes me. So let's have fun here. But you can do fun things now, like change the lighting, which is really cool. If you've played Inquisition, you know how annoying it was to make your character in the fade and then leave the fade and go, oh, my character looks like that. And then you had to wait for the Black Emporium to be available so that you could actually change your character. Which, you know, that was a DLC that came later, so. Head shape. All right. For the best head blending experience, we recommend setting all facial feature sliders to their base values. This can also be done from the reset button at a later time. Would you like to do this now? Yes, sure. Okay. I follow someone on YouTube named Gilderthalin. If you are a Dragon Age fan and you don't follow Gilderthalin, I highly recommend it. She just makes all these great videos on lore. She goes through the different codexes and different theories people have put out. She's the reason I know about the tambourine and the heads for the Evanuris and all of that. She did do, she got to see the game early, and she did stress with people that if you want a particular face, this is the screen that is super important. So I am going to pay particular attention to this. The other thing that I want to mention real quick is that in Dragon Age 2, there was a very unique style for the elves. They kind of had this thing where their nose didn't like come in like this. They just had a kind of the forehead and nose were like one big thing, and their eyes were larger. And in the novels, you get to hear things about how like elven eyes reflect light back like a cat's would, which is really interesting. I really just always liked that style. I just thought it was fun that the elves were more unique than just humans with pointy ears. And I tried to make my Inquisitor look like that. Solus kind of has that. And so I wanted to kind of keep that if I can. And I think this is the screen that's going to be important to do that. So I'm going to look through the faces we have here and see if I can find one that I think has the closest to what I'm looking for. What is... I don't know if that's... Oh, you know what? Let me real quick... I bet you if I do this... Yeah, that's what I want to do. All right, so if I move it to one head, and then, that's not bad, that nose profile. 21, that might be the one that's already down there. 21. Essentially, you just want one of these heads to have the nose profile that I'm looking for, or as close to it as I can get. And then the other heads I can worry about having other features that I'm looking for. I did kind of want to give her, oh my gosh, that face. I did want to give her a little bit of more of like a hook nose. I've been kind of debating how I want my rook to look for a little bit, though until you actually get to here to play with it, it's hard to tell. Jesus. Okay. There's some other parts about that one that I am not a fan of. I I think that nose might be the closest to what I'm looking for, though. So I think 21 might be the nose winner. So 13's not bad. I might do 13 as another option. Eleven's not bad either. I guess 6 I already have selected. 7, I kind of like 7. All right, let me go with 21 to start. And then go all the way down here and check out this one. So this is 6. Let's see, 7. What did I say, 13? And then we got 4. I kind of like that one a lot too. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm leaning towards shadow dragons. I've read, I'm going to read them here again too, but I've read through all the backgrounds as they've come up, and I think from a story perspective, I like shadow dragons the best. From a vibes perspective, I am Antivan Crows all the way. But I have this like idea of a rook. I mean, this is kind of what they're pitching to us anyways. They want this rook to kind of be a mirror for Solus in his rebel days. So yeah, I kind of want this character to be in some ways a young Solus. In the sense that she is like hot-headed and rebellious and maybe a little bit too like eager to get stuff done. And then building on that, I had reading the backgrounds and what they're coming from the shadow dragons. The background is that you were enslaved as a child and then adopted by this family, the Mercars. And I kind of have this idea of this like girl that was an elven slave in Tevinter. She gets adopted by this family so that she's no longer enslaved. She's free, and she essentially just has a lot of like anger in her for like the past. And even though these are good people that are raising her, she still can't let go of that anger. And so she's joining the shadow dragons to kind of have an outlet for that, to go after the people that have done horrible things to her and to other people like her. And yeah, that, you know, in a lot of ways she's similar to Solus in that. So with that, her being Tevinter or Tevinter in origin, I kind of had this idea of like, you know, maybe like kind of an aquiline nose and maybe like darker skin, very curly hair is what I'm thinking. So that's a little bit of what I'm going for here. I kind of like this one. All right, so then do that. So now we've got to kind of morph our head here. So the head gets really big up here, which we kind of don't want to. I want the proportions to seem a little bit better than that. I think I kind of like that, at least as a starting point. We'll have to see how much we can change this later. Oh, hide hair. Oh no, now I am Solus. Yeah, I think let's start there. Let's go to complexion, skin tone. So we've got a warm, neutral, and cool. I think I want a warmer skin tone. Oh, that I might have actually just landed on the... Oh, no, wait. I think I like that one better. Yeah. What does this look like in neutral versus cool? Yeah, I think I like that. What does the melanin slider do? Oh, well, no, let's keep that melanin at 100%. That's fine. They don't need to look as pale as the skin here. Yeah, okay. So, complexion, smooth. Oh. There we go. Smooth. Rich. It's interesting. Rugged. So maybe someone who's seen some shit. Youthful. Interesting. Freckled. When I get to my Inquisitor, those freckles are coming out. Even. I kind of wanted her to have moles. Like, well, maybe not that many, but a couple of these seem to have that. So, acne, rosy. We're back to smooth. Okay. Let's see here. Can I find the one? This youthful one has some. I did want her to be younger, on the younger side. Like, oh, this one's got some nice moles. Or this one's not as many, but she actually looks youth. I feel like this one doesn't look youthful despite being in the youthful category. I'm thinking maybe like 20. Like almost like exactly. Just like real young and hot-headed. Alright, I think I'm leaning towards youthful 1 or youthful 3. Youthful 3 has the fun mole right there on the lip that I really like. And then one over here. We do not want vitiligo. So, let's see, forehead and brow. Head width. All right, what are we changing with head width? Okay. I think I like it at 0. What are we changing here? Ah, I see. Okay, yeah, that's good. Just width. Okay, like the forehead width, I see. All right, depth, that's gonna be on this side. Brow spacing. Yeah, I think I like it in. Take a look at it out, but yeah, I like it in here. Let's see, with, oh. Let's see, height. No, I want it kind of closer to the eyes so she looks angrier. She needs resting bitch face. Inner position. Oh, nope. Again, resting bitch face. Outer position. Oh, she looks a little sad if I did there. So, I'll probably move that up a little bit. Depth. Is this going to be a... Yeah. That looks... I'm trying to make it, like I said, like kind of... shoomp, which I don't think I'm going to quite get, but... I think that's... Okay. What else we got? Forehead and brow. Cheeks and jaw. Okay, that's like really pushing the cheekbones. I should hide hair real quick. Oh. It's easier to see the cheekbones that way. Height. I mean, nothing wrong with some strong cheekbones, right? Width. Let's bring them in a little bit. Oh, this gauntness. Yeah, let's make her a little bit fuller. Jowls are at 0. They'll probably stay at 0. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking where this is going. Okay. Height for the jaw. Nope. I think. Yeah, like right there. I think I do want to pull that in a little bit. I think it makes her look a little bit younger. Yeah. Jawbone angle depth. I don't know if I'm seeing... Oh, there it is. Okay. Do you get the beat? There it is. Okay. There. Okay. Position. Nope. Okay. Width. All right. Yeah. Bring that in a little bit. Again, I think that just makes her look younger that way, you know? Strange. Oh, okay, I see nose as its own thing up there. Okay, chin bump. Am I missing what the chin bump is? I don't know if I'm seeing a difference, so we'll just leave it there. Width. No, not super pointy. This might have been good at 0. Depth. That should be a side one here. Yeah. Give her a little bit of that. I think that... How noticeable is that? I don't want it to be like too much, but I think I'm liking that. Height. Well, not that. Oh, and not that. Let's go back to 0 and see, do I want to give... kind of like this depth. There you go. Alright, I think that's about... Double chin, we don't want her to have double chin. But let's see what we got here. Oh, it looks like that. Alright, that's not too... and we don't want that. So I think we want... Yeah, I think that works. Alright. Alright, larynx. Oh man, you get to do so much in here. No larynx, or... No Adam's apple, I guess, is what we're saying here. Back. Scalp. I see. Is she going for the full egg, is the question. Maybe like a caved in head, maybe? With 20%. About there. Profile. Scale. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know if you could really tell if there's hair in place, but all right, on to body. Let's see what our options are here. So elves are usually very like lithe. Everyone's got their own like ideals, but I think that I'm a big fan of that. Again, I like that they look noticeably different than humans. So let's go here. Let's go with the lithest of them. We'll keep the undergarments on for YouTube. Body shape. All right. So we do want her to be, like I said, lithe, but like a little bit of muscle. She has, the family apparently that she was adopted by really is a military family, according to the lore here. And that's where she learned to fight. So I do want her to have like some muscle to her, not just all skin and bones. But again, I kind of like that elves are on the wafier side. So I think that's what I want to go with. Though right now the rib cage looks like it's got this weird like lump over here. But I'm sure that's not noticeable in armor. Body proportions, height. No, elves are smaller in this world. They're not very tall. I don't think she's very tall. Which I believe the height is in proportion here. So like if you're a Canary at 100%, that puts you at like, I don't know, 8 foot. Or if you're an elf is 100%, you're like 5'6" or something. So like depending on what legacy you are, you have different height proportions. So for an elf, even, I think she's a little bit on the shorter side. You know, she looks small, she looks waifish, she looks like someone you can underestimate. So I think that's what I want to go with. Shoulder width. I think I kind of like the proportions we're seeing here. Chest size. Yeah, I kind of have her with like a smaller chest here. which I don't think they go particularly large in the chest size here, but as someone who personally is a little well endowed, it is a dream of mine to not be. So, waist width. Really pull that waist in. Yeah, why not? I think that's about. Hip, we can give her a little bit more hip. Just a little bit. It doesn't really go that wide, does it? And really turn her around. Can we see it like there more? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think she needs to be like, you know, super curvy, but give her a little bit of hip there. Glute size. Oh, this is the butt. Oh, I feel like elves don't have a butt. No, that's not true, actually. Soulless does have a butt. Famously, a bit of a bubble butt. So we can give her a little bit. Bulge size, none. She has no bulge, so. Skin tone should be the same as her face, so that shouldn't be a problem. Eyes and eyebrows. All right, eye shape. I'm kind of liking the eyes we have now. Spacing wise, I think we're okay. It doesn't look like there's a size up, down. Do I want maybe a little bit higher in the head? No, actually, I think we're fine there. We don't want to make them asymmetrical depth. How does it look in the front? Like you really don't see a difference in the front, so it's gonna have to be at this angle that you're bulgy. I don't know, I think we're pretty good at close to 0 here. Tilt. I don't know if I'm seeing a big difference. I'm going to leave it at 0. Actually, I'm going to put this back up to 0 as well. Looking at it from the side. Alright. Vertical distance for the eyelids. Interesting. Oh, that kind of makes the eyes bigger. Like how wide open they are. Interesting. So it's not really the proportion of the eyes themselves. So again, I do like the larger eyes on the elves, because I think it just gives them a little bit of an otherworldliness. So I might keep this at like 100, just to give her a little bit of a different look. It's weird that the hooded is like the brow itself. Interesting. Okay. Alrighty. What do we got next? Nose! My favorite. Alright, nose shape 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm kind of liking 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so I liked 1, 3, and 6. So let's go up from the front. There's 1, 3, and 6. Is that like a broken nose? 6, 1. I think I like 6 a lot. Okay. And then I get to play with it specifically because right now I think it's a little crooked. Which is fine. I like the idea that she got into a fight. I do kind of want, I did want it to come down a little bit. Maybe not that much, but it needs to be lower than it was. Yeah, I think I'm liking that. Depth is currently at 0. And that's 100, so I think I'm comfortable with 0. I can bring it down a little bit, like 10%. It's weird because like I really liked it at 0, and then I looked at it at like not 0, and I was like, oh man, is it like just too big now? Is it comically big? But no, I think I like. That's good. I think that's good. Okay. Size is currently at 5%. Okay, this is like the full nose. I think I'm just going to leave it at the 5% that it was at. I think if we're looking at the like nostrils, that'd be different, but depth. Oh crap, I forgot. Oh, yes, there we are. That's kind of what I was looking for, to try and get that more elven, to get rid of this little like dip here. It's good. That's good. That's good. Yay. Okay. Height. That's the nose bone height, which is currently at 0. I think it like, it almost looks like it disappears when it's down here, which I think is kind of what I'm going for. Width. I kind of want, I just want it to look very like swoop, you know, naturally swoopy. So I think that that works. Like, you know, the brows would just like go right into it almost. Vertical position of the nose bridge is at 0. I think that's fine at 0. I don't see, I mean, I see the difference, but I don't think it needs to change. Horizontal position. This could help with the crookedness. Or like, you know, make it more crooked, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I think I'm going to pop it up a little bit just to make it so it's like, you know, I speak in onomatopoeia instead of words. Width, I do think I want to bring it down just a tad. Depth, I don't think we want to bring it down, right? Yeah, that's going to bring that in. We were at 20. I might move up to 60. It kind of like gives a little bit more of a curve. Like I said, I wanted her to have a little bit of an aquiline nose. Nose tip. Depth. I think it's fine at 0. Up, down. Do I want to give it like a little bit of a hook? I mean, I can give her a tiny, tiny hook. No button nose, though. She's not a button nose girl. Left, right, I don't want 0. Width. Tiny. Wide. Ooh, that looks nice. Maybe not like that wide, but I kind of like it a little bit wider there. I like fun noses, by the way. Fun noses are great. Rotation. That's helping with the hook. I think we're good. I think we're good at 0. All right, nostrils. Oops. Wide. Then. Yeah, I think 10. 10's good. This is just width. That was like the full size before. Yeah, that works. And depth. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I kind of like that. All right. Good nose. I'm happy with this nose. Nice. All right. I might revisit maybe the cheeks, but let's go off to the mouth real quick. All right. Width. Yeah, her mouth needs to be a little bit smaller than it is currently. Depth. She can have a little bit of a pout as a treat. Position. Nope, let's move it. I was thinking it was a little too high. Yeah. Right? I think, yeah, maybe 30. 30 is good. Size of the lips. Mwah. No. Do I like that? I don't know. I think just a tad smaller, just a little bit. Upper lip size. I actually think that might be the problem. Is I think her upper lip's just. I'm fine with the lower lip. I think that's good. Oh, nope. Resting bitch face means the lip corners have to be lower. Ears. All right. Let's see. Ear shape 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh. I think I like 8. Or do I like 5? I think I like 5 better. Okay, we'll stick with 5. Size. I think that's fine where it was. Earlobe size. Yeah, that's fine. Cauliflower ear. Right cauliflower ear asymmetry is on. Let's turn that off. We'll keep our ears symmetrical for a moment. Depth, what is that doing? Oh, I see. Whether or not your ears stick out. We can give a little bit of a stick out, I think. Rotation. I'm assuming that's the angle here. Or no? Oh, that also is sticky outy. Okay, height. See, I think they needed to be higher. and that's the highest I can get it. So, interesting. What about position? Yeah, around there. Yeah, okay. Nice. Hair! Yay! Okay. There's like so many hairstyles in this. I kind of want to look through all of them, even though I kind of have one in mind. Like I said, so I was looking for kind of like wavy curly hair. I think this one is the one I was thinking of. Oh gosh. I think that's it. Okay, 6. We'll come back and see if anything else speaks to us. This is going to be Inquisitor there. I don't want to go too big. I feel like she's a practical person in that way. She wants something easy to maintain, especially when fighting. So none of the really big or long or down hairstyles. These are fun, but they don't quite speak to me of like who I was picturing in my head. That's fun. Gosh, so many of these are so nice. People are going to be so excited. People have been clamoring for these hairstyles in Dragon Age forever. I mean, that's super fun. I kind of really love that. What is that, 35? I mean, maybe... I think I'm kind of sold on the hairstyle. Oh, we get a fun little, like, accessory with this one. The hairstyle that I'd been picturing. This one's close to it, and you get an accessory. But again, not quite what I was thinking. This Elrond style here is pretty hilarious. That one's not bad either. It's closer to what I was thinking, but... oh, I like that. Oh, I did that one, didn't I? Yeah, I kind of went up again somehow. That one's also good. All right. Gosh, there's so many options. There's so many options. How do we even begin to pick one? I am so looking forward to seeing everyone's rooks. Like, you've no idea. They're going to be so good. I really like this one. Like, I've already seen, like, some. Like, people got them early. And, like, they're all just so good. I like this one, too. Oh, no. Oh, dear. That one's unfortunate. Oh, hey, 88. That's kind of similar to what we were thinking with 3. You really cannot see her ears in this one. I feel like you could have with 3. Let me come back to 88. Remember 88. Oh, that's the last one. Okay. Let me go look at 3 real quick. No, not 3. 6. You can see her ears better there, and I do want to make sure it's very visible that she is an elf. Okay, so that's 6, and that's 88. I do like this a lot, but I like that you can see her ears better in this one. God, that is just like that's I think that's like almost exactly what I was picturing for her. Like the whole thing. I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy with her. Yeah, let's stick with 6. And then the color, I do want to keep it dark, but let's see what our dark options are. Okay, so we've got more of a browner black, which is nice. More of like a grayer black, a duller black, and then like black. This one was like a kind of bluer black, and an even bluer black. So I don't think I want to do black. I might do like the brand. Actually, I kind of like this one, I think, with like the lighter highlights. You know, like it's still black, but it's not as warm as this one, and it's not as deep as this one. You know, I think I like that a lot, actually. And look at all the fun colors they have. Oh God, that is so nice. I mean, I don't want her in that color, but oh man, that's like my Inquisitor color almost. All right, sweet. All right, saturation. We're at 50. I don't know how much of a saturation we're gonna get here. Oh, that gives you much warmer. And that gives you almost like gray. That's fun. Again, when my Inquisitor gets here. Yeah, I think a little bit of extra saturation, just to make it again a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more youthful. But maybe a little bit darker to complement that. Yeah, I think that's where we're at. Makeup! Let's see, what are we doing with makeup? Nothing too extreme. I like really subtle makeup in my Dragon Age characters. Because, I mean, you know, they're like saving the world and crap. They don't have time to be doing their makeup. Now some nice eyeliner. I think I'm leaning towards this one. Or maybe this one. Let's start there and then see what our options are. Oh, geez, there's so many. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. I don't want triangles. I don't think I want like under eye lines. Light wings, just light. Or, oh, maybe 30. I think I'm going with 30. And then eyeshadow color intensities is the... and let's give her... what is this? Purple? Yeah, I mean, this is... Veilguard's whole deal is purple, right? And then can I like, this is the intensity. Okay, I can make it a little bit softer. And then let's do, where's that red coming from? The red's really distracting. Is it this glitter color? No? Okay. Is it... Where is the red coming from? I don't see it here. If I turn this all the way down... Okay, it's not that. I don't know where this red is coming from, and it's really annoying. Is that just her eyes, or just her eyes red for some reason? I think that might be it. I think it's just, I'm like, what is this? All right, well. Let's boost that up a little bit. I feel like it makes, the red looks really noticeable with the eyeliner, or with the eyeshadow. So what if we made it a little bit darker? Put that down to 30. Put that down. I don't know if you can really see the glitter. I don't know if we need glitter. Eyeliner though. Let's give her eyeliner. And sure, 15%. We'll keep it there. Mascara. Yeah, I do think I want mascara on her. And then lips. A little bit darker. She's just a little goth like me, just a tad. It's like doing the inner part of the lip, I think. I don't know. I'm kind of like second guessing some of this makeup. Quick, go back to the eye makeup. I'm gonna take that eyeliner down a lot, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Okay. style. Let's do kind of like this, I think. And then, oh yeah, I don't know if I feel, what happens if I just, actually let's do maybe that. And then change the color. It's like a real light, just real light. Lighter than that. Yeah, that's better. A lot of glitter. At least you don't have shiny lips like you did in Inquisition. All right, how do I feel about that? I kind of want to take some of that eye makeup off. 15, 10. Yeah, that's better. Oh man, did we do brows? I don't think we did brows. Oh, we didn't do eye color either. Oh my gosh. Okay, I mean, I wanted her to have like dark brown eyes, so they're kind of already there, but you know, bloodshot eyes and cataract eyes. Oh, you can change your sclera. Wild. Okay. No, I mean, I like her eye colors, but yes, I did totally miss eyebrows. Because I wanted her to have thicker brows. 7's not bad. Ooh, I like kind of like 5. I kind of like 19 too. Not full Frida. Frida, I love you, but 33 is nice. $46 is nice. What did I say? 33. 5 has that fun shaping up there, which is nice. The reason I kind of like 19 is it you know, it still keeps her resting bitch face, but she also looks like sad, which I think is honest to her. But I don't know. I think, what was 33 look like? I think I might go with 5. I do like the other ones are thicker, but I kind of like that shape, the arch, you know? The 7 does have the arch while staying like thicker than 5 is. Not that much thicker. Yeah, I think I'll go with 5. And then her hair is pretty dark and eyebrows are usually darker. So I think I gotta go with maybe that one. Yeah, I think that works. All right. Eyelashes. What do we got for eyelashes? You know, I think she could have really full eyelashes. 11 looks nice. 16 too full. 16 is a little too full. About 14. 14 looks like she's got massive eyeliner on. 25 is kind of nice. $27 might be a little too much. 30, not a big fan of. Well, those are nice. I mean, in real life, I want those. For her, not so much, but 41's not bad. It was 41, and then I liked that one of those first ones. I think I like 11. Because I feel like naturally lush, you know, like she doesn't have false eyelashes on. But that they're still pretty mesmerizing. You know? Color. Oh, we already put on mascara. Okay. What happens if I lower the mascara on these? I don't know if I noticed too much of a difference. Okay, yes. So I wanted her to have a tattoo that was from when she was enslaved. And if I recall, you can actually delete like portions of this tattoo. So like I'm putting the full face one on here, but then I can get rid of the stuff on the top and on the right or whatever. I kind of like that little like this right here. I wanted it to be simple. Just, you know, a very unfortunately obvious mark of what she had to deal with when she was a kid that she wears with a kind of pride. She wouldn't have a Dalish tattoo. She's not Dalish. I think I like that. Yeah, this might be veil jumper tattoos, but those are definitely dwarven. There's also this, like maybe just that one under her eye. Let's start with this and then get rid of that one. Nope, wrong one. So like there's just that, or there is just that. I don't even see it on here for this one. Oh, it's like, oh, that's pretty fun. Yeah, you know what? We might go with this one. I do like this one, but it might be a little too simple, I think. So I think we might go with that one. And then we want the color to look, I think, just like a tattoo. So we'll go with black. Not very saturated. And really dark. Do I want to do like maybe a bluish? Would that look more natural? Yeah, I think that looks a little bit more natural. Real quick. Oh, no, I didn't want to hide the top. I wanted to hide the hair. But, can I come back over here? Okay, so that's what it would look like. the full thing. Don't love it. Okay, so let's go back over here. Tattoos, tattoo design. Let's go back to this one. I think I like that. But I think we're gonna turn down the intensity a tad. So it's not like, there's a tattoo on her face. Yeah. I think that, yeah. Body tattoos. So I was thinking that she maybe got a tattoo of her own. Ooh, on the leg. Is it just that? Yeah, those are your options. It'd be really fun if they have like a snake on the arm for Tevinter. You know, that she's still Tevinter, you know? Whether they wanted her or not, she kind of made it hers. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Oh, they've got a couple different. Yeah, I think I want that one. So then, I don't want one of the chests. I don't know if we can, or the back. So it's really whether or not we want the left arm or the right arm. She's young, so I don't think she's had time for this massive thing. As fun as it is. So I think maybe just the right arm. And we'll remove the leg ones. And again, change the color. Oh, that's how you zoom. Okay. I was like, I can just zoom in and out. I think that looks good. I'm happy with the intensity too, I think. It has me wanting to revisit the face one. I don't know how I feel about it. I still kind of... I know I wanted this from a story perspective, but like... What else do we have? Is there a different option, maybe? Snakes. There's this. What happens if I do this and then I'm going to switch it to this side? And let me real quick come back over here. I'm gonna hide the hair. I might like that better. Yeah, I kind of like that. Do we want a different color or just black? That's good. I think that's better. That's much better. Okay. All right, and then scars. Scar shape. What do we have here? You know, she's seen fights, but like not a super lot. I did hear a lot of these scars were like weird, and they are in fact weird. Like this one's a snake. You just have a scar this shape of a snake. Like what's up with that? I mean that's nice. That's just like a oh, and it's across her tattoo too. I kind of like that. That's fun. You know, nothing like super gruesome. Oh, there's like a little lip one. She have a cleft palate, maybe? Oh, across the nose. Yeah, because she has a broken nose. So, a little scar across there. That's nice. All right, let's go with that. Oh, no, I think the color is good. You know, it's not like, I don't want it to be like, oh my gosh, scar. You know, it's just a part of her. All right, and then you can get like body scars, which I don't know if she'll have many of those, if any. Again, like, yeah, the scar shapes are like ritualistic. Like, scars that look like skeletons is interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do body scars for her. And no top surgery scars, so. Paint, I think, is mostly for the Canary, but I guess they're letting you just do it if you want it. Which, yeah, I don't think I wouldn't do paint because of that. She doesn't have Canary stuff on. All right, cool. I'm, like, super happy with her. This is pretty much exactly what I was picturing. Yeah, I like her look. She looks young. She looks a little bit of resting bitch face. I'm liking her a lot. This is very good. She's a great addition to my catalog of Dragon Age characters. Oh, let's real quick look at her in different lighting. Her skin looks much lighter in this lighting. Interesting. Should I darken the skin a little bit? Same there. Same there too. Oh, yeah, maybe I should. Let me get back to... Is it under complexion? Skin tone? I think that looks better. She actually, you can tell in the different lighting that she has darker skin. I feel like previously, you were just like, as soon as you switched to different lighting, she didn't look like she had darker skin anymore. Okay. Yes. I think we're good. Oh, wait, cancel. I think we're going to accept our changes. Exciting. All right, let's go to class. All right, as usual, I'll be doing a rogue. This is our aspirational armor. This is our starting armor. And this is our casual wear. But right now, I think we're in the let's quick go to faction. I'll read through the factions here. So faction for Grey Warden. Rook is a Grey Warden in ancient military order, sworn to battle Darkspawn and other monsters. The Wardens undergo secret, unbreakable rites that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. Bonded in blood, gain reputation with the Grey Wardens more quickly. Blight Killer. Deal increased damage versus Darkspawn. Vigilant training, base defense and health are slightly increased. That's our Grey Wardens. And your surname is Thorn. Here are the Veil Jumpers. Rook is a Veil Jumper. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in Arlathan Forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arlathan's reality warping magic. Close to the Veil, you gain reputations with the Veil Jumpers more quickly. Attuned Strikes, you deal increased damage versus the Fade Touched. Keen Eye, you deal slightly increased critical and weak point damage. And your surname is Aldweir. Shadow Dragons. Rook is a shadow dragon. This underground resistance opposes corrupt rulers and slavery in Tevinter. Coming from all walks of life, they are determined to bring justice to the people. Light in the Dark, gain reputations with the shadow dragons more quickly. Never to Rise, deal increased damage versus Venatori. Resourceful, your class-specific resource regenerates slightly faster, which in a rogue is going to be, gosh, darn it. It's going to sound so smart when I just rolled that off. Lords of Fortune faction. Rook is Lord of Fortune, an informal collection of explorers, hunters, and treasure seekers from Ravine. The Rowdy Lords are famed for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. Together in glory, gain reputation with the Lords of Fortune more quickly. Health competition, deal increased damage versus mercenaries. Relentless, perform takedowns on enemies with slightly less effort. I do love every Lord of Fortune armor I have seen, including this one. I mean, look at the blitz. The glitz of it is so nice. Ladair is your surname for that. Merkar is your surname for Shadow Dragons. Ingilvar is your surname for the Morn Watch. The Rook is a Morn Watch. This elite necromantic order explores the mysteries of life and death and tends to the undead in Navarra's sprawling grand necropolis. Recognized name, gain reputation with the Morn Watchers more quickly. Return to the Grave, deal increased damage versus undead and demons. And Acute Afflictions, you can apply an additional affliction stack on targets. And this is also like, look at this drip. It's so nice. You're so fancy. And then finally the Antivan Crows. Rook is an Antivan Crow, swift knives in the dark. The crows are ruthless assassins, both respected and feared as Antiva's shadowy protectors. Under their wing, gain reputation with the Antivan Crows more quickly. Open Contract, deal increased damage versus Antam. And Hidden Pouch, you hold an extra potion. That's fun. And their surname is Deriva. This is really cool. I like this armor. But let's go back to Shadow Dragons real quick. And then come back to class. The Rogue's hallmarks are quick movement and reflexes. Whether wielding a bow or dual swords, they are powerful, precise strikes for lethal damage. And then here's our starting outfit, and our casual wear for Shadow Dragon is much different than the one for what we had before. I think Grey Warden was our one we were starting with. So, and our aspirational armor, which is fine. I feel like there's probably some better armor out there that we can get, but real quick, I'll read the warriors and the mages, but we're going with rogue because it's tattooed on my body that I must choose rogue. Warrior. Warriors command the flow of the battlefield. Some lay waste with sword and shield, while others use a two-handed weapon to send enemies flying. And mage. Mages rain down fury with spells that incinerate, freeze, electrocute, and crush. Some cast from afar, while others prefer close quarters combat. Alright, let's go with rogue. We got our roguish shadow dragon. Oh, quick look, here we go. Explore this more. Breaker of bonds. Rook risked everything to liberate the enslaved people of Tevinter, even knowing it would anger the ruling elite. The foundling Rook was adopted into a military family and joined the Shadow Dragons to fight from the shadows for change in Minrathous. While guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating a slavery ring in the nearby city of Nessus, Rook concluded that the mission would fail without throwing caution to the wind. Alone, she sneaked the dignitary deep into Venatori-controlled zones, brought him back along with the rescued slaves. These actions brought Rook to the Venatori's attention, and the Shadow Dragons decided to keep Rook out of sight. That's what we're going with. Let's select. Alright, now our play style. Let's go. We have Storyteller. Oh, Solus, the Storyteller here. Keeper, here to build a party, balanced combat experience. I think we want it on adventure, probably the middle one. Here for action and adventure, a balanced experience that places equal emphasis on combat, party composition, and equipment choices. But we also have some underdog if we wanted to be a little bit tougher, nightmare for super tough, and we can customize. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep it on adventurer here. Oh, yes, name. Okay. First name. So I've thought about this. As previously mentioned, I wanted her to have kind of a fiery personality, and I'm nothing if not literal. So I have decided to name her Ignacia. There is a character in Origins, Master Ignacio, but he's far enough removed from all of this. That was 20 years ago in game time. Almost in real time, but I think we're going with Ignacia. Nacia for short. And last name Ricard is... Oh, yes. Ah, so excited. Voices. So one of the voices is Erika Ishii, who I adore to mention 20. It's one of my favorite RPG things, and she's just so hilarious and fun. A little gremlin, which is great. So, yes, I'm going to be choosing Erika Ishii. It's just a matter of what pitch we're going to use for her. Them. She goes by multiple pronouns, so. Choose Rook's voice, confirm and continue by pressing R1. Play the voice by pressing the R stick. So, okay. Nope.
Time to get to work. Time? What's he been saying now?
All right, so there's Erika. That's perfect. That's what we want. So it's just a matter of what pitch.
What's he been saying now? What's he been saying now? What's he been saying now? Well, we're not in trouble. Let's move. Well, we made it. I'm happy we're here. All of us.
I think we're going to go with the lower pitch.
I'm happy. Hi. We'll be working together. We can lend a hand.
Perfect. Okay. Oh, and past investors, the Inquisition. Okay. Let's customize that because we don't want that on default. So, sorry guys, it's more character creator, but we gotta make Marinky. So, let's. She is an elf. That is correct. We'll start with that and customize. This will probably definitely be skipping through, but real quick, I do have available here on the screen pictures of my past Inquisitor. So we kind of want her to look like that, except I'll also put up real quick just so you can see. You know, she's a little bit older now, a little bit gray in the hair, a couple more scars, and of course missing an arm. But all right, what do we got here? Starting preset. All right. 6 might be a good preset for her. 6. She has kind of a longer face. I might throw a 24 in there. I know it looks ridiculous right now, but I might throw a 24 in there just because I think there's some similarities that we can maybe morph. So I'm thinking like 624 and then, oh no wait, make that 626. Let's do that. And then I need one more. Maybe 3? Three doesn't look a lot like her, but again, I think, you know, pulling in some of those features might be what we need. Let me try 3. That nose is all wrong. But still, we might be able to kind of work with what we have here. I've heard some people having some real trouble with this, so let's see. Let's start here. And so actually almost straight in the middle there. I might have done really good with this head slider selections. Better than I realized. Okay, let's start here. I think this is a good starting point. All right, real quick, I need to get her. How many freckles can I get? I think we're looking at freckle 2. Let's see. Real quick, let's go over to hair. So I have her with like shorter hair now in the future. Let's see. So there's 9, which is going to be the closest to what the hair she used to have. But I think she's kind of grown from that a little bit. She kind of has, actually, the hair that I have now. Who'd have thought? Self-insert much, maybe? Honestly, kind of the other way around. I create these characters because they're people I would love to look like or be. So it's more like I change myself to look like them than me changing them to look like me. Not that short. I thought I saw one that I really liked when I was looking through the other stuff for Ignacia. So, oh, that's way too big. It's too poofy. Oh, that's too foreheady. Let's got an undershave in the back and just some pulled back a little bit. It's not quite what I pictured for her, but it is pulled back simply. I don't know. I'm having trouble with this hair. I mean, maybe this. It'd be better if it was shaved on the side, but this one's not bad. It's a little bit Mon Mothma, but, you know, kind of close, I think. Closer. So let's put 22 on there for now. 16. Again, not bad, but just not quite what I'm picturing. I could go with 9. It's as close to her like original older style, but again, not. You know, let's start with 9. Where am I right now? I'm on 22. Let's keep it on 9. I might come back and change that later, but at least for now, while we're building her, you know, it gives her a good bit of a. And she has red hair. I can maybe pull saturation down. Oh, because she's got the gray in it now. So it's not going to be as. Let's keep it bright, but a little bit duller than it used to be. All right, and then let's come back over here and look at the complexion again. So she has warmer skin. She's like tanner despite having freckles, just because she spends so much time outside as a Dalish. Can I change the... Oh, I can't change the lighting here. Well, that's annoying. I think I'm gonna have to like lighten it a little bit. Can I make the freckles lighter? No. All right. There's a lot here I need to change, but I'm going to be jumping around. Body shape. Again, kind of wayfish. But still muscular. Body proportions. She's a little bit taller. She's taller than Ignacia for sure. Shoulder width, just kind of slight. Chest size. Again, these don't go very large, but waist, we'll pull her waist. I think you can see it better from the back. Waist, hip, well, up the glutes a little bit. I feel like they don't go very high here. And again, same skin tone. And then I kind of want to go over to makeup real quick because I want to look at the blush. She had very like ruddy cheeks. Again, that was more for being outside than it is because of blush. But I kind of wanted to have that represented here. All right. And then change that. Intensity here. Okay. All right. Let's give, I'm going to jump around a lot with her just because I'm so used to her. Real quick, her eye color. She's got bright green eyes. Ooh, very nice. I like what they did with that green. I've got to fix her nose. I feel like her nose is high quality. I guess let's stick with one for now, and then so she had a really like long face. Let me see if I can get her. And then go back to nose. Oh, that's as low as it gets. Yeah, I feel like we're getting there-ish. Real quick, eyebrows. $20's not bad. $18's a little thick for her. $22's not bad. A little arched, but ooh, I think 39 is pretty close. A little bit thicker. It was hard to get like good eyebrows in Inquisition. This might be closer. 39. Oh, 47. Oh, much more natural. That's kind of, yeah, that's it. And then the color should be a little red. Gosh, I feel like these freckles may be too much. I had her with so many freckles, but like, I wish I could turn down the intensity just a tad. Eyelashes. 11's nice. 16's nice. $25 maybe? 27? Ooh, 30. 30. Just got mascara on. It's fine. I feel like I don't see the intensity difference, but let's go back to lips real quick. She had like a thinner top lip. The lower lip was thicker, but only in relation to her top lip. Oh God, I could probably bring that chin down a little bit, or up a little bit. That's better. All right, I think we're getting there. Let's play with the nose real quick. I think this is nose bone stuff, right? Yeah, nose bone is kind of what we wanted as far as like trying to get that elven look. Oh, let's get this 0. This is going to be... yeah, because we don't want this to be crooked. She doesn't have a crooked nose. She's got a thinner depth. Just a little bit out, again, to give that kind of elven... Her nose comes in. I know her like very intimately. I've made her in the character creator so often. Left, right, up, down. Yeah, we can go down. I think that's with... yeah, okay. Nostrils are pretty small in general. We're definitely closer, for sure. Eye shape. Spacing's fine. What was it? The vertical distance of the eyelids gives that wider, like the larger appearance. She needs some lipstick is what she needs. I can maybe move her mouth. If I could move the nose down just a smidge, but it's as far down as it'll go. I guess I'm going to move the lips up. Let's see. How does she look over here? Comparing and contrasting. And maybe look at the cheeks. And raise them higher if I can. She's got higher cheekbones. Not super wide, but definitely high. I feel like it should be a little bit gaunter at this point. It's been a lot of work chasing down her ex-boyfriend. Oh, Gandalf's here. Hi, Gandalf. She doesn't really have that wide of a jaw. Probably, yeah, that's good. Yeah, all right. I think that helps a lot. Let me move her lips up just a tad. Where's the makeup? Lip makeup. Oh, they're playing a little bit of Lost Elf theme in the background. I just noticed. I don't know why I just noticed, but let's do that and then lower the intensity a little bit. Maybe that's not the right color. I gotta go back to the complexion because she should have a lot of freckles. It's just something about these particular freckles. Maybe these are the freckles I should be using? I don't know. I don't love those either. I mean, these freckles look like she's on Star Trek. I feel like these are the most natural ones. She barely has freckles here. But then... should I lighten her skin more? I feel like I always had her with, like, tanned skin. But I guess that could also be the freckles. That looks a little bit better, actually. Real quick, ears. I had her more, actually, this is more in my head than in, yeah, hers are kind of like straight back, if I can get that. Which one? Oh. 8. I'll keep 1, I think. Size is fine. Earlobe size is fine. Turn off the asymmetry. This rotation is like this, yeah. She's got them very close to her head. And then, yeah, that's good. Up higher. Yeah, you can't change the angle like this way to make it go up and down, which is annoying. Alright, I think I could change her chin. So much jumping around. But she needs that, like... Yeah, that's got to come in more. It's not bad. Let's see. Can we do better? Her eyes are a little closer together. I don't know if I dislike where her eyes are at now, though. Do you think her lips need to be darker? But I feel like that lip makeup just wasn't working. I don't know if it's the color or what. Let me take the saturation down a little bit, maybe. And make it darker. I feel like I just maybe have the wrong color. But I can't quite find the right color, you know? Eye makeup. Let's get some, she had like a little bit of green eyeshadow. Or gold? Did I give her gold? No, I think I gave her green. Nothing super intense, just... I can give her gold as a secondary, maybe? Or a lighter green? Eyeliner. Well, the intensity is all the way up. Wonder if I just need a different, like, eyeliner pattern. That one's pretty nice. 34. Let's go with 34. God, again, her lips, though. I just can't... Just very unhappy with her lip colors. think that's maybe better. I still don't love it. All right, let's look. I'm looking at her from different angles compared to the images. I feel like I gotta make her jaw less, her chin less pointy. Nope. Yeah, I think that helps. What else we got here? Her nose is thinner. Now that I'm looking at it in the picture, her nose is thinner. So let's see if we can get, the width on that is all the way down. The width on this could probably be smaller. And then the nose tip width can probably be smaller. All right, yeah, that's better. Is there lip liner? There is. You know what? That actually helps a lot, I feel like. Her forehead. Let me look at her forehead because she does have a little bit of a large forehead. Because you got to fit that Vaseline on there. Her brows are probably closer together. A little bit lower. Yeah. Not bad. Let's look at this angle. Not bad at that angle. I think we pretty much got there. Is there anything here I didn't touch? I know I always lowered these when I was in Inquisition. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. And double chin's already there. Let's quick scars. No more tattoo. Valiseline is not there anymore. Her scar shape. She's been in battles now. She's done quite a few. Let's see. What do we got? I don't know how I feel about these like tribalistic scars. I'd really rather see like a variety of actual battle scars. 8 might work. It's not quite what I'm envisioning, but like they are actual battle scars. So, and the color's actually not bad. I don't want them to be too intense, you know, but they're there. I mean, she's not perfect. Let's go to draw real quick. I'm gonna... Oh, that's like already all the way up. Or no, that was cheeks. Jaw. This is... Okay, jawbone angle. Yeah, I think the jawbone angle needed to be up. Can I get a little reddier with the blush without like it looking weird? Yeah. And you know what? I kind of dig it. She looks older than she does in the images I have there. You know, this is a different woman. I feel like this is probably the best hair. I can look through again real quick, but what were the other options I was looking at? Like really short ones, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, let's accept the changes. So her name is Brea Doll. Let's quick L2. Oops, nope, let's delete all of that. B. Oh, there she is. Because I've typed her name in enough that PlayStation knows. Llewellyn.
I won't let this stand.
We need to move. It can't end like this.
Nope, that's not. It's this one, right?
It can't. It's good to see you again.
There she is.
I won't let this stand.
Yeah, that's her. Brea Doll Llewellyn. Inquisitor Llewellyn came from an elven clan in the wilderness. An able hunter, her skills were put to the test, battling demons and other monsters as the head of the Inquisition. Next up, we have the romance, and we did, in fact, romance Solus. He possessed knowledge beyond any mortal, yet even the Dreadwolf could not foresee what it would mean to fall in love. Though Solus hid his past from the Inquisitor, the more time they spent together, the more precious that time became. Their connection was passionate and undeniable. Solus mourned that his duty to the past forced him to leave her in the end, but the Inquisitor knew what they had might not be so quick to fade. Fate of the Inquisition. We disbanded the Inquisition in Inquisition. The Inquisition grew too powerful for the comfort of the world's great kingdoms. They called the council, demanding it to be brought to heel. The Inquisitor made a rare decision to give up power before it was corrupted any further. She saw that the Inquisition had grown so large, it had become easy for others to misuse the many resources at its disposal. The Inquisitor disbanded it all and let her people choose new paths of their own. The Hidden God. When Solus told the Inquisitor he intended to merge the physical world and the Fade, he admitted this would cause death and destruction. Despite insisting there was no other way, Solus did not relish the cost in lives. We said we were going to save Solus from himself. At the time, at least, we were still very much in love with the man. It has been 10 years-ish since then, in both real life and in game time. So that might have changed just a tad, but this is what we chose at the end. So Solus vanished in order to put his plans into motion, but the Inquisitor refused to give up on him. The Inquisitor believed she saw genuine regret in Solus and that he didn't truly want to go through with his plans. She vowed to save her friend from doing both the world and himself. The Inquisitor's influence had diminished, but still she had contacts who began searching for the Dread Wolf. There she is. Oh my gosh. Just gonna do a quick snapshot. Yeah, that is unfortunately, I believe, all there is to choose in this game, which is really sad. In DA2 and in Inquisition, you got a whole host of things that carried over from your previous games in a different way. We had the Keep in Inquisition, and in DA2 you just got to load your save file from Origins. So you got pretty much everything that you did, every decision you made carried over. It didn't all have necessarily an impact on the story, but there's little things, it would show up in codexes. You would see a character or not see a character depending on what had happened previously. So it's a little sad that this has now been brought down to just a couple of options. But still, I feel like we'll see where it goes. And I'm not going to be upset with it ahead of time. We'll see what story is being told here. And if there's maybe was room for more choices to show up. All right, and we are back to Ignacia. I'm going to do a quick screenshot of Ignacia. Custom. Summary. Rook is Ignacia Mercar, an elven woman rogue from the Shadow Dragons. And we have a custom Inquisition with an adventurer playstyle. I think we're it. We're doing it. We're finalizing. Okay, real quick. Let's do this. Yes.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual.
Oh, it's our map!
Following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally,
Nev.
our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
We're in the game, we're in the game, we're in the game. Okay. I'm chill, I'm chill.
Let's try this again. Where's Nev Gallus?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Oh, she looks great. We can beat the entire room to get the information, or try to convince the bar owner to give the information. Oh, she is, like I said, Ignacia is hot-headed. She's fiery. She's not gonna talk this out. She'll do more than demand.
Nev Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable.
Oh! Ooh!
Not enough gold in the world.
I wonder if the fight's different if you have a different character class.
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Nev Gallus.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Oh!
Thanks.
The headbutt.
Your friend
Varric.
Nev Gallus is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
Varric has noted that you like action more than words. Alrighty. I had you on my side. Okay, but it worked though. Purple Hawk, classic. Whatever works. She's not standoffish. I feel like we're gonna drift a little into Purple Hawk territory here. So like, yeah, okay, but it worked though.
See, you say that. But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Oh my god! Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Whew. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it here for now. I know we did just character creation, but now we're starting the real game. This is like the real game. Okay. Thank you so much for watching with me. I hope you enjoy my Rook and my Inquisitor. Oh no, I left Inquisitor up the whole time! No! I didn't even see that. I'm so sorry, everyone. She was up the whole time in that little preview. Alright, she's gone now. She's gone. She won't bother us again until she comes back to beat up Solus. So, God, that's exciting. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.